So welcome to the Naik Media YouTube channel. Today we're talking about sound and how to improve your sound. So 3 ways that you can improve your sound on your videos. So we're in the Naik Media Full Point office at the moment. It's a working environment, so there's going to be background noise. You might be able to hear people chatting in the background, but we want to show how you can minimize background noise and make sure that you can hear the person who's on camera. So like I say, there's 3 basic things you can do to help improve your audio. Number 1 is have a good microphone. This is one example. This is one example we put on the blog. It is the Rode Video Micro, and it's something that just fits on top of your camera, and you can also attach it to your smartphone. And it really improves your audio because this camera right over here is rolling just on regular sound. That is the camera's microphone picking that up. You probably can't hear very well on there. So it's useful to have something that's extra to put on top of it and just improve that audio and make it a little bit better. If you're shooting on your phone, our phones these days have really good sound on them. However, they are picking up everything around them. You want something that is directional, that you can point to whoever you're filming. So number 2, this one is proximity to the microphone. So if you want to have good sound, you need to make sure that the source of the sound is as close to the microphone as possible. So what we're going to do is put this video micro onto that camera, and we'll show you what a difference that makes. I mean, for this camera right here, we have this microphone, which is going to annoy sound by doing this. And make sure it's, yeah. Pulling rude signs from behind the camera. So this is really close to my mouth. You can hear me nice and clearly, even though there is background noise. It's still coming through. So this is an ideal scenario. However, understand that most people don't have the budget for a radio microphone. You can get cheap lavaliers. This is a great option. So let's get this microphone onto that camera and see how it sounds with different distances from the microphone. Also, what's really great about the Video Micro is it comes with a dead kitten, not an actual dead kitten. It's just something that fits on top of your camera and, on top of the microphone, and stops the wind from coming through. Very handy, also fun to play with. Okay, so we now have the microphone put onto the Video Micro, and so we're going to test out the differences between what it sounds like when I'm further away and what it sounds like when I'm closer. It's a bit like Father Ted, where you have things that are very small and things that are far away, so it's going to be a bit like that. Okay, so we're going to go from this microphone to that microphone, and you'll be able to hear what it sounds like. Okay, so this is on the Video Micro now. You might not even be able to hear any of this. So it just shows that being far away from the microphone is not handy, and this is obviously going to make it much worse. You can pick up a lot of other noises going on. So Sam, if you just like make some little steps, Sam is close to the microphone, so you'll be able to hear that very clearly. He also kicks the stand, so you'll be able to see it interacting with the sound. Oh, he did it again. Brilliant, good job, Sam. Okay, so there's a lot of sound coming through, so let's get in closer. Okay, so now I am closer and Sam is still making noise with his feet, but you can still hear me a little bit better because we're closer. And it also shows that, yeah, that stand needs to be a bit heavier, doesn't it? It does. Yeah, it keeps kicking it. Okay, so there you go, show proximity is really important. The closer you get to your microphone, the closer you get your source to the microphone actually, the better the sound is going to be. So that's something to bear in mind next time you're shooting. If there is a noisy environment, go to a different location. If people are making noise in the location you want to film, ask them to be quiet, ask them to move politely. That's something we do all the time. We are often moving to a different place because it's just too noisy. I mean, you always want to have a background or something that's relevant to your video, but if it's just not practical because it's too noisy and your microphone is picking up too much background noise, then you need to go somewhere else, like cars going by. You will hear that in there. So the idea is to go away from the road and film somewhere else. We're going to go out into the Lake District scenery, but it's a bit miserable today, so we're avoiding that. So that's the 3 things. Number 1, good microphone. Number 2, proximity to the microphone. Make sure you are close enough that your microphone can hear you nice and clearly. And number 3, make sure you're in a location that's quiet and that you can be heard nice and clearly. If you found these tips useful, I mean, they're very basic, but often the basics really make a difference with video. So if you found them useful, give us the thumbs up. Comment below, and if you'd like to see any other kinds of videos like this in the future, or have any ideas or suggestions, please write them down or get in touch with us on our website, naikmedia.com. keep it going.
Yeah.
Now let's keep playing with this.